Alright, this is Nate Storey here with Bright Agrotech, and today we're going to talk a little bit about our green wall here, and we're going to talk a little bit about how we're going to use it to insulate our building this winter. So this is our green wall, or a living wall if you prefer, and it's essentially just it's a food producing wall that we're using ZipGrow towers and kind of a special drainage system that we set up here. And we're going to use this to insulate our building this winter. So we got this in kind of a little bit later in the summer than we wanted to. It's been kind of one of those things where I've got a little time here, a little time there to get it in. But now that it's in, it's going pretty well. I just transplanted all of these little barley seedlings a few days ago, and most of them either yesterday or the day before. And they've shocked pretty good in transplant, but they'll come too. And when we've grown barley in towers before, barley goes really well. It gets absolutely massive. It'll bulk way up, and this entire wall here will just be solid vegetation. And what that's going to do for us is it's going to look really cool and be really pretty, but it's also kind of going to insulate this western wall of our shed this winter, because this is the side of our fish house that bears the brunt of the wind load. So, you know, here in Laramie it's really common for us to have winds that are in the 30 to 40 to 50, even 60 mile an hour range. And that takes a toll on your heating costs, because that cold wind, especially when it's 20 or 30 below, will just suck the heat right out of the building. So having these up is going to help us break the wind. It's going to insulate our building a little bit, and it's going to look pretty darn neat. Alright, so the fun thing about this wall is that it is an aquaponic wall. So essentially, you know, most living walls are fertilized and take tap water. This wall is actually doing work for us. It's actually kind of a big living filter that's filtering the water from fish production. It's cleaning it up so that we can recirculate it if we want. So essentially, you know, I kind of view this as probably the future of a lot of different, you know, gray water treatment systems or systems for treating water so that it can be reused. These plants will help clean it up, and the microbes that will grow inside this media will help clean this water. And it's just kind of a neat way to take a waste product and use this living wall to clean it up, to remediate it, and to make the water nice and clean. So in a lot of ways, this green wall is kind of a first in a few different regards. First of all, it's the first aquaponic living wall that we know of. So that's kind of a cool thing. It's also one of the first living walls that's capable of producing food. So, you know, we're using ZipGrow towers here, and we can easily switch these towers out, or switch the crops out for food producing crops. We're just a little bit late in the year now. We're early August, and I anticipate we'll have our first frost in the next few weeks. So I don't really want to put any vegetative crops in, because I need to grow this barley out before the winter comes, and to get kind of the maximum insulation out of it. But so in a lot of regards, this is kind of a fun thing. You know, it's capable of producing food, unlike most living walls, and it's also capable of cleaning solids, rich effluents. So, you know, aquaponic water, gray water, other water with lots of solids in it. And one of the interesting things about it, if you're familiar with living walls, is that most of them cost around $100, $120 a square foot, which, you know, for us is pretty darn cost prohibitive. So by using towers like this, you know, we're able to do really inexpensive setup. This essentially came out to, you know, if we were paying retail prices for these towers, it'd cost us between $14 and $20 a square foot to put up a green wall like this. And this is on really aggressive spacing too. You see we're on 12-inch centers here. We could space it out to 16 or even 18-inch centers and put fewer towers up and still get the same kind of coverage. But I wanted to go for something really dense and really cool looking. So this is probably going to be the first in a series of videos on green walls and living walls. Just because it's a concept we're really interested in, and it's a concept we really see the towers functioning well in. Just because they can be replaced, removed really easily, and they're super functional. So stay tuned, and we're going to try and give you more information on this green wall, other living wall projects that we put together, and yeah, I anticipate it's gonna be a pretty interesting little video series. So stay tuned, check out the Vertical Food blog, and we'll continue to talk about living walls and greening up urban spaces, and also kind of the passive heating and cooling effects, and also some of the other architectural and engineering aspects of installing green walls with ZipGrow towers. If you're interested in green walls and living walls, make sure you check out our web series. We're going to continue down this path, and if you're interested in putting in something like this at home, we're going to show you how in a set of future videos.